Today, the conclave gets underway to choose the next pope to lead the world's 1.4 billion Catholics.
It will bring together cardinals from around the world in the Sistine Chapel to begin the highly secretive process. Mary Calvi joins us live from Vatican City with more on what we can expect in the hours ahead today. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Cindy. Yes, today is the day the conclave begins. All communication with the outside world will be shut off for the world's cardinals gathered here at the Vatican. A very formal mass is just wrapped up. It is a service steeped in tradition and rich in history. From here, the cardinals will have lunch, then move into solemn prayer. Their oath of secrecy will take place in a grand event inside the Sistine Chapel. That is where they will move into to take the first vote. Only one vote today, and the smoke will emerge from the chimney behind me to indicate whether a pope has been elected. David Gibson, director of the Center on Religion and Culture from Fordham University, joins me. So good to see you in Rome.
You too. Great to be here.
What can we expect? Might there be white smoke?
If there's white smoke, I think that means that some cardinal has an amazing campaign. They're talking about Cardinal Parolin, the Vatican Secretary of State, Italian, has maybe got a block of 40 or 50 votes going right in, but you need 89 to get to the 2/3. 133 electors, you need 2/3. That's 89 votes. So he could come out, but for someone to get to win on the first ballot, shakeout ballot, no.
Yeah.
This is when everybody just kind of shows their cards for the first time.
Yeah, we haven't had that since the 1500s.
No,
I think.
exactly.
So
I know.
More likely black smoke. But tell me about the next few hours. Very steeped in tradition.
It is very much. You saw that grand mass today. Very solemn. This is really, there's been so much in these days we've been here, so many rumors, so much social media campaigning, all this craziness going on. Who's up? Who's down? Now they really get down to it. It's very solemn, very prayerful, very quiet. Some cardinals from past conclaves have said it's rather boring. You wouldn't even want to be in there. They bring in reading matter. But this is really the moment when it comes down to it, and they really have to make that solemn choice, so they take it very seriously.
And are they coalescing around certain candidates? You mentioned Parolin. Any chance that an American might emerge from the balcony?
Well, they keep talking about, again, one of the I think, second-tier candidates, Cardinal Robert Prevost, who's worked here at the Vatican for many years. He's originally from Chicago, but he's lived most of his life outside as a missionary, outside the United States, as a missionary in Peru, other places. So he could be somebody. If there were going to be an American, I think, he would be the one.
So we will be watching for the smoke around 1 o'clock New York time, possibly a few minutes earlier.
Yes, it's so hard to tell. Everything is unpredictable, and maybe quarter of to quarter after. It depends. There are 133 electors, more than we've ever had. It takes a long time.
And quite a diverse group. 80% were appointed by Pope Francis.
And 80% have never been in a conclave before. This is all new. They're kind of like kids on the first day of school. They're just trying to figure out where everything is.
Well, we will be watching closely. David Gibson, thank you so much for taking some time. Chris and Cindy, I'll send it back to you in New York.
All right, Mary Calvi in Vatican City. Mary, thank you so much.
And we'll talk with Mary again coming up at 6:30. You can also get updates from everything happening at the Vatican on our website at cbsnewyork.com.